Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates, and welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening as the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. First and 10 at their own 41-yard line. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He's got room to run right at the start, and he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 32-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. And the Seahawks first down. We're going to start. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here we go, set. Set.
They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Darnold to throw on second down. Huff brings it in left side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up a third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the two goals anytime a defense finds themselves in a goal-to-go situation. Now after that first down sack, I think the odds are a little bit more in their favor. Can they hold up here on second and third down? And if they can make the offense settle for 3, man, that's a huge win for this defense.
Darnold now to throw, and he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight. Pass rush is getting home. Back-to-back sacks.
Go, 80.
The slot man in motion right. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Let's give a lot of credit to this defense, Mike. They've got their backs on their own goal line, and they completely buckle down here in the low red zone. I mean, this pass rush, they've completely changed the scope of this possession, and now brings up 4th and goal. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
They'll run here with the rookie. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the check.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Has caught. That's Wayne. And he's going to jet this one out to the 43-yard line. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Washington.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big play there for Washington. And even 50 yards.
First down.
1st and goal at the
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders. His 4th TD grab of the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. So, we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Walker. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Now, Darnold. The ball comes out. Oh, a loose football. The Commanders come up with it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and good. Commanders extend their advantage to 14-3.
Commanders 14, Seahawks 3. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Commanders 21, Seahawks 3. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time the defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Darnold. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
First and 10. And they're on 41-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
Nice pass. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 4.
Here we go. Count. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And 4.
Check. Let's go. Ready?
From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
To throw on first down is Darnold. Spinning to the left side, he's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Seahawks.
Darnold down on first and 10. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the Commanders' 30-yard line.
Throwing, Darnold. It'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's first and 10.
Yo, lady. Yo, lady.
Here's Darnold again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 21, here's second and 4.
We're outside.
To throw again is Darnold. Forced to his right. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. It'll lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Darnold to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Walker trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short, down at the 1.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 1, second and goal. Here's Darnold. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the ready. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Daniels now on first down. This one broken up. Is incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels to throw on second down. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Fortunate that that was not worse for the offense. The pressure's on. They knock it out of the quarterback's hands, but only a safety instead of the defense getting a touchdown.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, Mike, you always have that clock in your head, but that clock has to speed up even quicker when you find yourself dropping in your own end zone. And fortunately for them, that fumble doesn't lead to a touchdown, but instead results in the 2-point safety.
Here's Portland. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. Cup in motion. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Keon White on the tackle. To throw is Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul.
Okay, ready? 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, go.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down to 37. On first and 10, here's Daniels. on the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10.
19.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Maverick.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. This one complete right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Washington Commanders.
Come on.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
A run here. It's Chris Rodriguez. And he's into the end zone. Chris Rodriguez. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. They're fortunate for them. They've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
Commanders 28. Seahawks 5.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes a return from the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
We got set.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. That one way too slow developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. That'll be returnable from the 35. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
At their own 42-yard line.
Ready? Practice 19 Lions.
On play action, Daniels. That'll be taken in by Karski Merritt. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Deputy! 60 Eagles, 6.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They picked up 17 through the air. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
First catch of the ballgame for Debo. That's a 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Deputy Timberwolf. Steady.
To the air again is Daniels. Escaping to his left. He keeps it himself. Showing off the footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. They'll try to set up the screen here, and he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Panther 6.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass.
And he's in. Arrows batted. Touchdown, Commanders. Moody now, 4th the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders will add one more onto their big lead.
Commanders 35, Seahawks 5. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Now Darnold. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The NFL's active leader in sacks, Von Miller. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 47 yards. Darnold to throw on 1st down. That one on target to Cup. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Slant, Smith and Jigba has it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Here's it. Oh, the ball's out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the team.
The strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready? 60 bites.
Now Daniels. Exiting the pocket right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
70 range. 70 range. Get it? 60 bucks, yeah. 60 bucks.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. Now he'll air one out. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And We will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 33-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. Going up top. At 3, third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Open downfield is Wiley. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he's going to have to eat this one, as down he goes. Boye Mafe. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Wk9.
Now a toss play, running left. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Tyrese Knight on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
Go!
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. The Commanders about to send this one away. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go set. Ready.
They'll run here with Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
You lady.
Darnold. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
60.
Handoff here, up the middle. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Seahawks scoop it up. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain, and remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one.
On the ready. Let's go. 60 Mavericks. Ready,
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Tag. 19 Tiger.
Now give on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And sensing no escape, he gives himself up behind the line of scrimmage.
What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, sometimes you have to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down. But he tries to make this play extended and takes a big loss.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.
That's all anybody's ever said about